local community canceled their fireworks display due to a shooting shortly before. Plus, a pilot program is helping aging residents stay in their homes. And local business is thriving despite this summer's abysmal weather. Good afternoon, I'm Devin Dagnall. Thank you for joining us. First, let's check in with meteorologist Devin Biggs.
Alrighty, happy Wednesday afternoon. Your first weather forecast brought to you by WVII Fredericks across the Eastern Maine Medical Center, serving the greater Bangor area for over 65 years. Alrighty, here we go. So we're starting to see the fog really tapering off. We had a little bit near Bar Harbor earlier, but everyone else looking pretty good. So overall, things should be pretty decent moving forward after we saw some showers and storms last night and early this morning. We'll be watching for chances for showers and storms as we get towards the afternoon period as well. A lot of it is well off toward our east right now, but we'll have our return coming up later on today. Let's zoom things out though and give you the bigger picture. Area low pressure right about in here, so we're going to have that counterclockwise rotation. So areas down east of Bangor, so the down east part of the state, we'll have to watch for some chances for scattered showers and storms during the afternoon period. Although the coverage not as bad though. It's backed off from an earlier model run, so again, some areas may miss out on this altogether before we're all finished up, before areas of dense fog develop again later on tonight. And the winds, some good news with that, will be calm at around 5 miles per hour or less the next day or so. So get outside and enjoy it too, as the winds won't be too bad. So as we move forward though, partly cloudy, maybe a few scattered showers and storms, especially down east of Bangor, with highs in the mid-80s and north wind getting up around 5 miles per hour. Later on today, mid-60s, mostly clear areas of dense fog on the way south, breeze getting up to 5 miles per hour. Hourly forecast for the rest of the morning and afternoon period, mainly the afternoon period now, showing partly cloudy later on, temperatures in the 80s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up.
Thanks, Devin. A scary scene last night for people who attended the fireworks display in Naples. It had to be called off when gunfire erupted. The search continues this morning for a teenager accused of shooting a minor as families were getting ready to watch the fireworks. The victim was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police say it's fortunate that no one else was injured. The fireworks were canceled for the night. Local police are now looking for the person believed to be responsible for the shooting. He's described as an 18-year-old with blonde hair and weighing 120 pounds. He was last seen wearing blue jeans, a gray sweatshirt, and a black hat. Maine State Police have now confirmed that the two suspicious deaths in Hancock County were in fact a murder-suicide. The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner in Augusta has confirmed that the deaths of 75-year-old William Cohen and his wife, 71-year-old Pamela Cohen, at their East Road home in Brooklyn were a murder-suicide. Police say on Sunday afternoon, the Hancock County Sheriff's Office responded to that home in Brooklyn and discovered the Cohens dead under what they called suspicious circumstances. The Maine State Police detectives were called to assist in the investigation, all along with evidence response technicians. Cohen served on the Board of Selectmen and also worked for many years as a spokesperson for Bangor Hydro and the Verso Paper Company. Police say no further information will be released. A serious ATV crash in Waldo County injured 2 people on Monday. Maine State Police say around 5:20 Monday evening, troopers responded to a crash on the Kenny Road in Brooks. They say an ATV being operated on a public way crashed and rolled over multiple times, stopping while still partially in the roadway. The operator was a 17-year-old man from Monroe. He was transported to Waldo County General Hospital for minor injuries. The passengers, who police identified as 18-year-old Zachary Taylor of Unity, was flown by Lifelight to Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center with life-threatening injuries. Police say speed and alcohol are believed to have been contributing factors to the crash. The operator of the ATV is not being named because he is a juvenile. Now, in other news, the weather turned out to be great for the annual 4th of July parade in Bangor. People lined up early in Brewer as the parade started on Wilson Street before making its way to downtown Bangor area. Our Grace Blanchard got to see what this celebration truly means to some of our veterans.
Freedom, that's why we're here.
4th of July is one of those celebrations that never fails to bring people together, especially to support our veterans.
Yeah, so we've got our vets out here in our Bell and our World War II Jeep out here to participate in the 4th of July parade. It's a really big thing for our vets to get out in the community and be seen and be appreciated.
Bangor's annual 4th of July parade has always put veterans right at the forefront of the celebration.
The 4th is our independence. It's what gave us everything, our nation, our freedom. And it resonates with so many people. You know, everyone's wearing red, white, and blue. Everyone's representing and everyone's respecting our vets because they are the ones who gave us our freedom.
And many veterans at the parade said they would do it all again to protect our independence.
It's important for freedom, and I served because of that reason, and I feel like this is a continuation of my service.
Oh, I love it. Every year, I've done this. Every year, we followed the rules and did what we did. And wherever they decided to send us, we went.
The parade went all the way from Wilson Street in Brewer, finishing up in downtown Bangor, leaving nothing but a trail of smiles on this holiday. In Bangor and Brewer, Grace Blanchard, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Bar Harbor held its annual 4th of July parade, which included the Anna Shriners and other community groups. Our very own Doug Bates was there to witness the fun.
Starting early in the morning on Main Street, the Bar Harbor Parade filled the downtown area with good times, tradition, and perhaps most importantly, candy. The Jack Summers Student Program, Camp Beach Cliff, and the Shriners Mini Trucks helped bring the parade to life and entertain onlookers. The combination of heartwarming moments and a goal for everyone to have a good time helped make this parade a winner for all.
The variety, there's everything here, which is nice, for the people.
I think it's unique because it brings the community together. We have a really small community here, and so it feels very supportive of everyone. So when you watch the parade, you'll hear people shouting people's names and waving, and it's just like a really good time, and it brings out a lot of happiness in people.
Even if you live in Bar Harbor or come here from afar, everyone agrees. This annual parade is an event worth coming back to year after year. In Bar Harbor, Doug Banks, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Staying in Bar Harbor following their parade, folks enjoyed another tradition, spanning over 50 years, the annual Seafood Fest sponsored by the Mount Desert Island Rotary Club. Rotary Club members teamed up with their family and friends to dish out the delicacy, making this festival a popular gathering to attend after the parade is finished. According to festival coordinator Ron Roble, it is also the place to meet new people and catch up with old friends.
We really enjoy it. We all do see a lot of people that we don't see very often that come out, locals that come each year, and we also get to meet a lot of people from away and get to have conversations about what's happening locally.
According to Roble, this year's festival brought in around 5,000 people, with all of the proceeds going to support Rotary projects and local nonprofit organizations. Meanwhile, in Searsport, crowds lined the streets for a 4th of July celebration that brought folks from as far away as Tokyo. Our David Ledford brings us a closer look.
A huge crowd this week, today. It was bigger than I can ever remember before.
It's exciting. It's good to see Searsport busy.
It was a star-spangled celebration in Searsport this 4th of July. Fire trucks, puppets, lobsters, and more made their way through downtown to mark the occasion. While many visitors came from across the state, one family arrived from Tokyo to celebrate.
Don't normally get to see parades with trucks and stuff. I know he liked the candy, and I like the candy too. The dinosaur one, of course. I love dinosaurs.
Parade goers came out in their best red, white, and blue outfits to honor the holiday and catch a glimpse of their favorite float going by.
It was cool. I liked seeing the fire trucks.
I did like the motorcycles.
Some who walked in the parade say the show of support for both the country and its military troops was overwhelming.
This is fantastic. It gives us pleasure and pride to be here in the United States, and really to have the people come out and applaud us and see all the action, it brings a tear to my eye.
As the country recognizes its 247th Independence Day, some say that it's important to remember the history behind the holiday.
It's America's birthday, and it means a big thing to everyone, and if it wasn't for America, we wouldn't be here.
Our country allows us to do what we want to do, and it's wonderful.
Town officials say that the fireworks display originally planned for the 4th has been rescheduled due to weather, and to keep an eye out on the town's Facebook page for the new date. In the meantime, Searsport residents are showing their patriotism with flags, food, and
candy.
In Searsport, David Ledford, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
When we return from the break, police have identified the shooter who left 5 people dead in Philadelphia Monday night. We'll be right back.
With AAA Insurance, by bundling our home and auto policies, we saved over $450.
And we were shocked at the savings.
When we switched to AAA auto insurance and bundled our policies, we were able to save over $400 every year.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
Well, my passion is hang gliding. I've been doing it for over 30 years, and it's like flying. I mean, it's like everything you always dreamed about. AAA insurance helps us save more.
And do more.
The savings from AAA Insurance has allowed me to pursue my passion of making jewelry. It's great to have a little bit of extra cash to do something that you love.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 866-460-1310 for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
Max True Value Hardware in Unity is the best year-round option for all of your home improvement projects. Prepare your garden with compost and decorate your yard with flowers and mulch. We load material by the yard and also have a large variety of bag goods to choose from. Rakes, shovels, wheelbarrows, and garden carts. We have all the necessary yard tools to help you get the job done. Now is also a great time to paint your home and stain the deck or patio. We can help you complete the project with Easy Care Paint and Woodsman Stain. Max True Value Hardware. We take pride in serving our community. Let us know how we can help you today.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Now to the mass shooting that left 5 people dead in Philadelphia. We're learning more this morning about those victims as police have now identified the suspected shooter, who they say was armed for battle.
Authorities now identifying the suspect in the Philadelphia mass shooting is 40-year-old Kimbrady Carricker, who's facing a slew of charges, including 5 counts of murder for allegedly opening fire Monday night, killing 5 people and injuring several others.
This armed and armored individual wreaked havoc, firing with a rifle at their victims, seemingly at random, shooting 7, killing 5, including children, babies.
This surveillance footage obtained by ABC station WPVI appears to show a person shooting at a nearby intersection.
Multiple shots fired. All units use caution.
59-year-old Ralph Morales, 31-year-old Joseph Wama Jr., 29-year-old Demir Stanton, 15-year-old DeJuan Brown, and 22-year-old LaShawn Merritt, all killed.
You took my son. You took my baby.
LaShawn's mother, Marie, says her son was headed to the store across the street from home when he was gunned down.
It's like I feel him saying, why me, why me, why me?
In Washington, D.C. overnight, 9 injured in a drive-by shooting, including a child and teenager. Outside of Boston, 5 people shot, 2 people arrested, and 2 guns were recovered. This after 3 were killed in Fort Worth, Texas, and 8 others injured at a holiday event known as Como Fest. Authorities say a fight between 2 rival groups led to that incident. According to the Gun Violence Archive, there have been more than 350 mass shootings this year alone, 5 of them on the 4th of July and 6 the day before. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
A federal judge has issued a preliminary injunction that limits the Biden administration's contacts with social media companies. The new restrictions come after 2 Republican state attorney generals sued the federal government over its push to get social media companies to prevent the spread of misinformation about COVID-19 and U.S. election security on their platforms. ABC's Faith Aubrey is in Washington with details.
The U.S. Department of Justice is reviewing a federal judge's injunction that could have major implications for First Amendment rights. The order from the judge, appointed by former President Trump, puts restrictions on when Biden administration officials can contact social media companies as a legal challenge moves through the court system. Republican attorneys general in Missouri and Louisiana filed a lawsuit claiming that the White House went too far in pressuring social media companies to remove misinformation about America's election security and the COVID-19 pandemic from their platforms.
They're killing people. I mean, it really... Look, the only pandemic we have is among the unvaccinated, and they're killing people.
Judge Terry Doughty calling the Biden administration's efforts a massive attack against free speech and targeted suppression of conservative ideas, adding in part, quote, American citizens have the right to engage in free debate about the significant issues affecting the country. The decision means top White House officials and several federal agencies, including the FBI and the Department of Justice, cannot communicate with social media companies for the purpose of urging, encouraging, pressuring, or inducing in any manner the removal, deletion, suppression, or reduction of content containing protected free speech. They can, however, contact them regarding any potential illegal activity and national security threats. And a White House official tells ABC News that the administration has promoted responsible actions to protect public health, safety, and security when confronted by challenges like a deadly pandemic and foreign attacks on our elections. Again, the DOJ is now reviewing the administration's options. In Washington, Faith Abube, ABC News.
My apologies for the mistake. That was Faith Abube. After the break, we'll take a look at how one town is helping its senior citizens age at home. Don't go anywhere.
Whenever Maine Wood Floors wants to know the weather, they log on to foxbangor.com. Whether you're searching to add beauty with a new hardwood floor or need to restore your old one, Maine Wood Floors is your hardwood flooring expert in Mid-Coast Maine.
At Firehouse Subs, we give you craveable subs that are piping hot and piled high. And a portion of every purchase helps give them the life-saving equipment they need. Order online or on the app for contactless pickup or delivery. Only at Firehouse Subs.
Jamar Construction Products in Bangor continues to grow to meet our customers' needs, supplying products for site work contractors, concrete contractors, and survey and safety supplies. We are proud to be the local dealer for Hilti, Valley Blades, U.S. Fabrics, and Euclid Chemical, plus so much more. Stop by and see us at 1270 Hammond Street or give us a call at 907-4491. If you dig it, pour it, plow it, fasten it, lay it, or lift it, Jamar Construction Products can help you.
Some things are worth waiting for. Something reliable, something loyal, something long-lasting. A 6-year warranty? Coyote's got that. One machine for all the dirty work? Count on Coyote. Coyote won't break your heart, and Whittemore & Sons got the deals that won't break the bank. So quit swiping and settling for less. Slide into Whittemore & Sons and be treated like family by a family who cares. 257 Waterville Road, Skowhegan.
Do you want to improve or upgrade your home? Well, At Home Furniture, Appliance, and Bedding in Lincoln and Dover Foxcroft has got you covered. We pride ourselves in the relationships we build with every customer, from commercial businesses to homeowners. We have some of the best prices on the best brands of appliances, furniture, and mattresses, and we even offer full kitchen and bath remodels with a designer and installers on staff. So stop in today and check us out at one of our locations and see what we can do to make you feel at home.
A recently launched pilot program aims to keep qualifying Bucksport residents safe and happy in their homes. AJ Douglas talked to a few community leaders who are making it happen.
Senior residents in the Bucksport community could qualify for free home repairs in an effort to support more home accessibility among elderly community members.
We want Bucksport to be a community that people can live in from birth to death. Our seniors have additional needs as they age.
The three-part partnership includes several collaborative components. Bucksport Bay Healthy Community Coalition will review residents' eligibility, which includes residency and income requirements. The town of Bucksport will handle funding, as the town council has approved $15,000 in ARPA funds to purchase materials. Finally, Hancock County Habitat for Humanity will assist by finding volunteer contractors.
We're so grateful that so many resources came together to make this happen, and we want to serve at least 20 projects over the next year. This is a pilot program, so the more people that are excited about it, the more we can continue it.
The project will also work as a gateway for additional resources available to aid seniors, such as identifying food insecure residents, medical access, virtual classes, and more.
It's so important, again, for safety, because quality of life and how you feel about your life really impacts overall your health, and we're all about public health and safety.
If you're interested in applying for the Senior Safety and Accessibility Home Repair Program, you can visit bucksportbayhealth.org. If you're a contractor interested in volunteering your time and labor to make this project happen, contact Hancock County Habitat for Humanity. In Bucksport, I'm AJ Douglas for ABC7 and Fox 22 News.
Dismal weather turned what used to be beautiful blue Maine skies this time of year into a gray, rainy, and humid mess, potentially impacting seasonal businesses along the mid-coast. But for one local shop, the need for an escape from wet weather has boosted business. The Purple Baboon has always been a popular destination for vacationers in Belfast, but now this one-of-a-kind shop has also become a great place to escape the rain. The manager of the Purple Baboon believes one of the reasons customers keep coming back is due in part to her staff's positive attitude.
When people are on vacation, they feed off of our moods and how we're coming across. So I think if we're really frustrated and bummed out, it's going to be felt. And I think just taking that stance of whatever, vacation, gotta roll with it.
Despite the unpredictable weather we've had recently, this Belfast staple says it plans to keep its doors open, rain or shine. Speaking of rain or shine, let's check in with Devin Biggs for your full forecast.
Alrighty, here we go. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Ruth and Wimpy's Restaurant in Hancock. Now hiring for all positions. As we get into things this afternoon, we've been watching for a little bit of fog from earlier this morning. It's tapering off now, but Bar Harbor had a little bit hanging around, at least for a little while, as well as down east over in parts of Washington County. But overall, we're going to be watching for a few chances for scattered showers and storms during the afternoon period. The chances have kind of backed off a little bit from earlier this morning, which is kind of some good news. So we could use a little bit of rain in a few spots, but as we zoom things out, though, here's the area of low pressure right here that could give us a chance for a shower or storm during the afternoon period. Then we have a dry day or two in store before we watch for another system that'll start to track in our direction as well. But this is kind of the general idea of what we're looking at for the time being. So as we move forward, though, here we are, a shower or storm possible this afternoon, nothing too extreme. Will then be mostly clear later on tonight with some areas of dense fog on the way. Then moving forward through your Thursday, a lot of sunshine, maybe a shower or storm in a few areas in the northern parts of the state. But for us, we're staying dry with lots of sunshine, so get outside and enjoy it. Further down to the south will be drier, but mostly clear later on tonight. What you're seeing right there is some areas of fog. So fog on the way again as we get towards Friday morning, and it could be thick in some spots, so we'll have to watch for that moving forward. As for chances for precipitation, nothing impressive, though. Maybe less than 1/10 of an inch in most spots, so before we're all finished up, at least through today. But running this all the way through the weekend, though, maybe up to 1/2 an inch in some areas before we're all finished up in the rainfall department. So nothing significant on the way anytime soon. Of course, it's humid out there, too. Look at these dew points that are currently being observed or will be observed later on as well. We have lower to middle 60s on the way for the next several days, possibly getting close to 70-degree dew points by Monday, so be ready for that. That is why we're dealing with some areas of dense fog and some heat index values that make it feel a lot warmer than what it really is. The UV index forecast for today will be at an 8. That's very high, a burn time of 15 minutes, so even with any clouds today, be ready for that high UV index value. So hats, sunglasses, sunscreen, and shade will be necessary to avoid a bad sunburn. Average high temperature is 80 degrees. We have lots of 80s on the way for the next few days, but starting to cool off a bit by Sunday, Monday, and also in your Tuesday as we approach next week. So partly cloudy today, maybe a few scattered showers and storms on the way. Highs in the mid-80s. The north wind getting up to around 5 miles per hour. By tonight, mid-60s on the way, mostly clear. Some areas of dense fog on the way. And south breeze at about 5 miles per hour. By tomorrow, mostly sunny, highs in the upper 80s, and it'll be humid as well. That south breeze at about 5 miles per hour. Ruth and Wimpy's Restaurant extended forecast. So we are more showers and storms on the way Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Temperatures overall in the 70s and 80s with a dry day on the way as we head towards your Thursday.
Okay, guys, we're all here because U.S. Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 50% off a year of service and a free phone.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal.
Really huge deal. Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
Awesome.
Echo.
Echo.
Get 50% off a year of service and a free phone. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Welcome to Bennett's Gems and Jewelry in Belfast. With beautifully crafted gemstone jewelry you'll be proud to own or give as a gift. See why our longtime customers call Bennett's their favorite gift store, with an irresistible selection of genuine Maine tourmaline, fine jewelry, and gemstone giftware. Bennett's Gems also pays cash for your old gold and silver. Open till 6 every day, even Sunday. Bennett's Gems and Jewelry is on Route 1 in Belfast, next to Perry's Nut House. Look for our famous pink dinosaur and prepare to be delighted.
If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma or asbestos-related lung cancer, contact the law offices of Joe Bornstein to learn about your legal rights. Maine has the highest rate of mesothelioma fatalities in the U.S. You may be eligible to receive compensation if you were exposed to asbestos products while working in a shipyard, mill, factory, or construction site. For a free case evaluation, dial 207-CALL-JOE or online at joebornstein.com.
Experience the ultimate outdoor living with Granville Stone and Hearth. Our high-quality grills and outdoor living products will take your backyard to the next level. Scan the QR code on your screen to explore our wide selection of grills and outdoor living accessories. From classic charcoal to state-of-the-art gas grills, we have everything you need to entertain guests in style. Create unforgettable moments with family and friends. Start your outdoor living journey today with Granville Stone and Hearth.
The Hamden Church has closed its doors, but luckily for the community, a food pantry that operates out of that church will continue its mission. The Hamden Congregational Church is a historic building located at 101 Main Road North in Hamden, built in 1835. Church leaders recently informed members that the church would be ending its services at the end of June. The Hamden Neighborhood Food Cupboard has used part of that church's building to supply food for 60 to 70 families in the community. The director of the Hamden Neighborhood Food Cupboard says although the church is closed, the pantry remains open.
We can't say right now where we'll be or what we'll look like in 6 months, but we are remaining in this community. We will be here to serve the folks that we serve. We are hopeful to stay, but we also have plans if we need to move.
Sue Hahn says this year marks the food cupboard's 30th year in operation. The Hamden Neighborhood Food Cupboard is open every Wednesday from 10 to 11:30 a.m., 4:30 to 6 p.m. It is also open Fridays from 9 to 10 a.m. That's all for ABC 7 News at Noon. Thanks for watching. I'm Devin Dagnall. We'll see you this evening on ABC 7 News at 6. But until then, have a great day.